Om Guru 阿弥陀佛，请问现场有没有一位叫做刘浩营大德的师兄呢？有你的信件在这边，或者是叫做刘义兴大德。有同门认识这2位师兄吗？刘浩营大德及刘义兴大德。如果有认识的话，请他找莲英教授师，这边有他的信件，谢谢。 彩虹雷藏寺通告：真佛宗彩虹雷藏寺于9月15日星期日下午3点将启建10轮金刚护摩法会，恭请根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛亲临主坛及灌顶。其灌顶包含10轮金刚7大法、10轮金刚真实金刚觉法、10轮金刚禅定9次第法、10轮金刚本义法、10轮金刚盾牌防护法、10轮金刚日月轮法、10轮金刚炼不共大法、10轮金刚戒律以及环境法。圣尊将会为亲临参加者亲自灌顶。灌顶的时候，大家只需要灌顶1遍即可，不需要来回3遍。敬请大家配合，感谢大家，阿弥陀佛。
真佛宗美国西雅图雷藏寺同修莲花童子本尊法，与会大众虔诚恭敬合掌，恭迎法王圣尊莲生活佛，众等唱诵莲花童子心咒。大家一起问候师尊师母好。顶礼坛城做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及诸佛，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，会以天心善应。二拜诸菩萨，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，会以天心善应。三拜诸护法金刚，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，会以天心善应。是平等一起手。恭请真佛宗创办人法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。师母莲香上师请上座，长老仁波切诸位上师请上座，教授师法师请上座，讲师助教贵宾同门善信大德请就座。欢迎今晚莅临的贵宾，台湾雷藏寺公关主任王之祖师兄，特别嘉宾刘建军医师，欢迎第一次来到祖庙或是很久没有来参加同修的同门，站起来自我介绍您的法号、来自的国家及道场，先从龙边开始。
永转法轮不入涅槃，天天都年轻。谢谢师尊。
欢迎欢迎。
Why we're here? We're just here to explore. We want to learn more about the Buddhist culture and everything more about enlightenment. And I'm just hoping to take a lot away from today.
Welcome.
师尊好，师母好，大家好。我们来自新加坡和马来西亚，我是莲花慧芬，
我是莲花慧芳，
我是莲花丽娇。
欢迎欢迎。
感恩师尊加持，让我们很顺利的来到雷藏寺，谢谢谢谢，感恩感恩。
还有没有同门要做自我介绍的？好，接下来湖边有没有同门要做自我介绍的？
师尊师母，晚上好，我是来自马来西亚吉隆坡卜种市民同修会的莲花一如。
欢迎。
师尊，师尊加持我来到美国西雅图，谢谢，感恩。
We came from Malaysia.
师尊师母晚上好，我是莲花慧敏，我是来自马来西亚市民同修会，感恩师尊加持，可以来到西雅图红布莲生四地梦。
欢迎。
We are also from Malaysia.
顶礼世尊，师母，上师，各位同修，弟子莲花老师，祈愿世尊佛体长寿自在，与今天。
I also came from Malaysia.
欢迎。
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我是莲花彩君，来自马来西亚彭亨州直良传印堂。第一次来西雅图朝圣，非
I
常感
also
恩
came
师
from
尊的大
Malaysia,
加
and
持。
it's my first time to Seattle.
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我也是第一次来西雅图朝
It's
圣。
also my
我
first
是
time here
莲
to
花素
Seattle.
花，来自马来西亚彭亨州吉拉央同修会，感恩
I
师尊
came
的
from
加持。
Malaysia too.
欢迎欢迎。
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我是莲花秀琴，来自西拉央同修会。
欢迎。
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我是莲花美惠，来自马来西亚吉隆坡。祈求师尊大加持，我们年年可以来西雅图。
欢迎。
I also came from Malaysia, and please bless us so we can come to Seattle every year. We love you.
布鲁莲心慈之后，顶礼师尊师母。我的名字叫莲花梁慧娟，我来自新加坡。这次
We came from Singapore.
可以和我的先生和我的女儿一起前来同行，第一次全家一起来这里。
First time the whole family is here. And my husband.
师尊师母，大家好。我是莲花秀丽，来自马来西亚。我今天跟我的先生、我的儿子、我的女儿一起过来。
欢迎。还有没有同门要做自我介绍的？那边。
Anybody would like to introduce themselves?
师尊好，大家好，我是来自马来西亚新登堂的莲花心意。
We came from Malaysia.
欢迎。也让我们欢迎来自世界各地的各级弘
I
法
would
人
also
员
like to welcome
信大德前来参加同修。
all of your participants.
修莲花童子本尊法开始。
The group practice this evening is Padmakumara. Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha. Namo Buddha Lucana. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Padmakumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite Padmakumara mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom.
Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. Visualize to your left your father and relatives from the father's side. To your right, your mother and from the mother's side. Behind us, friends, teachers, and benefactors. In front of us, enemies and karmic creditors, and all sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the deity mantra.
Om Shudoli Shudoli Shumoli Shumoli Soha. Om Waziladan He Hom. Namo Samanto Motonan Om Dulu Dulu Dewe Soha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha.
We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Vajramaster Living Buddha Lian Sheng. The Holy Red Crown Vajramaster Living Buddha Lian Sheng. The Holy Red Crown Vajramaster Living Buddha Lian Sheng. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Padmakumara. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Padmakumara. The main deity of the group practice, Namo Padmakumara. Namo Vairocana Buddha at the center. Namo Akshobhya Buddha to the east. Namo Amitabha Buddha to the west. Namo Ratnasamba Buddha to the south. Namo Amoghasiddhi Buddha to the north. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha, the fundamental teacher. Namo Medicine Buddha. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Pond. Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Namo Padmakumara. Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Manjusri Bodhisattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Guru Padma Sambhava. Namo Jundi Buddha Mother, all Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, all Buddhas of the 3 times in the 10 directions, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Great homage using visualization, first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth equality to all. Create mandala offering. Form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to multiply, to become innumerable, to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage Guru, all the lineage Gurus, the main deity of the group practice, Padmakumara, and all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. Make these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our civilization. The offering mantra. fourfold refuge. Visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, all the Buddha jewel, Dharma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the mantra.
Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sheng-yen. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sheng-yen. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sheng-yen.
做披甲护身。
Armor protection, form Vajaklapsa mudra, recite Vajapani mantra 7 times.
Om Polulanjali, Om Polulanjali, Om Polulanjali, Om Polulanjali, Om Polulanjali, Om Polulanjali.
Recite Hiking Avalokitesvara Sutra. Invocation of the 8 great Bodhisattvas. Namo Avalokitesvara Mahasattva. Namo Maitreya Mahasattva. Namo Akasagarbha Mahasattva. Namo Samantabhadra Mahasattva. Namo Vajapani Mahasattva. Namo Vanjusri Mahasattva. Namo Vishkambin Mahasattva. Namo Siddhigarbha Mahasattva. Namo all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas. Homage to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. An affinity with the pure light opens the Dharma doors. The true self is permanent, blissful and pure and blessed with the Buddhadharma. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, great wisdom mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, great spiritual mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, supreme mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, unequaled mantra. Namo the pure light secret Buddha, Dharma treasury Buddha, tranquil King Buddha with lion's roar and divine speed, Sumeru light King Buddha announced by Buddha, Dharma protector Buddha, Vajra treasury roaming lion Buddha, precious victory Buddha, supernatural power Buddha, medicine lapis lazuli light King Buddha, universal light merit mountain King Buddha, merit retaining jewel King Buddha, 7 past Buddhas, future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortune eon, 1,500 Buddhas, 15,000 Buddhas, 500 flower victory Buddhas, billion Vajra treasury Buddhas, and the fixed light Buddhas. The Buddhas of 6 directions: to the east the precious light moon palace venerable wonderful voice King Buddha, to the south the tree root flower King Buddha, to the west the spiritual power flower blessing King Buddha, to the north the moon palace purity Buddha, above the countless vigor jewel crown Buddhas, below the tranquil moon sound King Buddha, all the countless Buddhas, many jewels Buddha, Sakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshoga Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, all beings in the central world and those in the Buddha verses who are moving upon the earth and through the heavens, shower limitless compassion upon all living beings, affording them stability and peace that they might cultivate day and night. By constantly evoking the sutra, one is liberated from the suffering of birth and death and free from all kinds of poisons and harms. Namo the great wisdom Avalokitesvara, observant Avalokitesvara, the noble Avalokitesvara, expansively minded Avalokitesvara, the medicine king Bodhisattva, medicine lord Bodhisattva, Manjusri Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, Akasagarbha Bodhisattva, Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, the billions of clear cold treasure mountain Bodhisattvas, the universal light venerable King Tathagata Bodhisattva. Chanting this sutra continually, the 7 Buddha Buddhas proclaim this mantra.
Li po de, kyo he de, to lo ni de, ni he la de, pi li ni de, mo he kya de, zhen lin qian de, so ha. Li po de, kyo he de, to lo ni de, ni he la de, pi li ni de, mo he kya de, zhen lin qian de, so ha. Li po de, kyo he de, to lo ni de, ni he la de, pi li ni de, mo he kya de, zhen lin qian de, so ha. Li po de, kyo he de, to lo ni de, ni he la de, pi li ni de, mo he 伽帝真灵前帝娑哈，利波利波帝求呵求呵帝，陀罗尼帝尼呵那帝，毗梨尼帝摩诃伽帝真灵前帝娑哈，利波利波帝求呵求呵帝，陀罗尼帝尼呵那帝，毗梨尼帝摩诃伽帝真灵前帝娑哈。
Avalokitesvara in the 10 directions, and all bodhisattvas vow to save sentient beings. Calling upon their names allows for liberation. The wise ones expound it diligently, and those with affinity constantly recite it. With 1,000 recitations and constant mindfulness of it, fire causes no harm. Knives and weapons break instantly, anger turns into joy, and death revives. Never be doubtful, for the Buddhas always speak the truth. Hiking Avalokitesvara alleviates all sufferings. Faced with a fatal crisis, the doomed shall live. The words of the Buddhas are always true, thus they deserve our homage. With 1,000 recitations, grave karma shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith single-mindedly chant this sutra and dedicate its merit to all. 1,000 recitations will eradicate grave karma. This concludes the Hiking Avalokitesvara Sutra. Recite deliverance mantra 3 times.
Amilito sitampopi, amilito pikyalante, amilito pikyalanto, kyamini kyakyana suto kyali soha. Namo amitopo ye, tota kyato ye, tote yata, amilito popi, amilito sitampopi, amilito pikyalante, amilito pikyalanto, kyamini kyakyana suto kyali soha. Namo amitopo ye, tota kyato ye, tote yata, amilito popi, amilito sitampopi, amilito pikyalante, amilito pikyalanto, kyamini kyakyana suto kyali soha.
手结大白莲花童子手印。
Form Maha Padmakumara Mudra. First, empty your mind. Recite the Sunyata visualization mantra.
Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Supawa Suttohan. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Supawa Suttohan. 观想一个湖，光明。
Visualize a mirror-like lake with a tall mountain at the center, on top of which is a lotus throne with a Hom sit syllable above it. The Hom syllable revolves and transforms into our lineage Guru, the white Maha Padmakumara, seated on the lotus throne. He appears magnificent and perfect like a Buddha, with his celestial garments fluttering in the wind, and his body radiating 100 precious lights. To his right are all past Buddhas of the 10 directions, and to his left are all Bodhisattvas, sages, and lineage gurus, surrounding him layer upon layer. Below his Dharma throne are the 4 heavenly kings, Dakinis, and protectors. Visualize at the Guru's brow point an Om syllable radiating bright ray of white light upon our own brow point. This is the light of the perfect mirror-like wisdom, transforming our 5 skandhas and the 8 consciousness into nothingness. On the Guru's throat chakra is an Ah syllable radiating bright red light upon our throat chakra, transforming our desires and greed into nothingness and becoming the brightness of the great wisdom. On the Guru's heart chakra is a blue Hom syllable radiating bright blue light upon our heart chakra, subduing our delusions and transforming them into nothingness. Visualize our lineage through Guru and the 3 jewels radiating 5-colored precious lights upon us and our karma, karmic transgression, and all beginningless retributions are purified and become black smoke expelled through the skin pores and evaporates in thin air, and we attain peace and ease. Visualize Padmakumara sit on top of our crown, the lotus flower at our heart chakra blooms with the moon disk and the seed syllable home at the center. Visualize Padmakumara transforming into a drop of light the size of a grain of rice, descending through the central channel and settling on the lotus atop our heart chakra. Gradually, Padmakumara at our heart chakra gradually enlarges to become the same size as our body. Visualize we transform into deity, becoming one and completely identical. Recite Padmakumara mantra 108 times. First perform mala visualization.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong。做9节佛风入三摩。
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing and the samadhi. If you're not trained in the 9 cycle Buddha breathing, you may just breathe slowly, softly, and long. Recite the heart mantras of the principal deities and incan Buddha Amitabha.
Om Bolamo Lindoling Soha. Om Ha 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 Wei Samo Ye Soha. Om Zeli Zuli Zunti Soha. Om Zembala Chalan Chana Ye Soha. Om A Hom Beja Gulu Bema Siti Hom Se. Om A Hom Gulu Be Ahe Sasamaha Lian Sheng Siti Hom. Dea Ta Om Bega Ziya Bega Ziya Maha Bega Ziya Laja Samo Gyate Hei Soha. Namo
36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Namo 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Namo 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Recite the supplication to the Guru Buddha to stay in samsara. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas in the Buddhaverse as numerous as grain of sand, compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The three poisons are proliferating endlessly. Our body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness descended upon this world to salvage the deluded ones. The three jewels emanate wondrous light to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans and devas unite on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, moral precepts, empowerments and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha plead that you stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Recite the mantra of longevity Buddha 21 times and dedicate the merit to the health and longevity of Grandmaster and Shen.
Om Amalani Juwantiye Soha. 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 Om Amalani Juwantiye Soha.
Merit dedication. With reference, I practice the root Guru Yoga of Lian Sheng, the lineage of true Buddha, salvage the sentient beings. One mantra delivers to the Mahatma lotus ponds. 18 lotuses manifested, such a supreme and rare secret transmission. I now practice and make a universal offering by engendering a deep and sincere vow. May I soon ascend to this Buddha land. May our holy lineage root Guru bless and empower us to attain a lotus birth. May I attain vastness, perfection, and self-mastery to liberate self and others to the Buddha land. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm utmost bliss, repaying for full generosity from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death like the Buddha, may we liberate all. By your pure lotus light, please protect our lineage root Guru with great health, a strong body free from illnesses, filled with great energy, high spirits with no cares, harmony, love, respect with fulfilled resources, to never forsake any single being. May the true Buddha tantric lineage continues eternally. and guide sentient beings to the other shore. Please also protect our Simu so that she's happy and all healthy in body and mind and all is auspicious. We are inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to perform the overall merit dedication. Wholeheartedly, we pay homage to Padmakumara of the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. Wholeheartedly, we pay homage to Padmakumara of the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. Wholeheartedly, we pay homage to Padmakumara of the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. We pray that you guide the netherworld spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha verses. We pray that you bless all of us with good health, all wishes fulfilled, calamities transformed into auspiciousness, and with strong spiritual commitment. Please bless us with enrichment, magnetization, subjugation, and all Dharma practices be complete. We pray that you bless us to eradicate all calamities. To Maha Twin Lotus Ponds, Padmakumara, and gods in heavens, gods on earth, may be far from all calamities. May all calamities abandon us. Let all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. We pray that you bless us so the viruses disperse, pandemic disperse, calamities due to wars and weapons disperse, natural disasters disperse, bad affinities disperse, bad thoughts disperse. Recite 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
Tathagata Pejama Me Manja Pejibawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Peja Sato Samaya Manupalaya Peja Sato Tenupadicha Zezo Me Bawa Suto Kayo Me Bawa Supu Kayo Me Bawa Anulanto Me Bawa Sawa Siddhi Me Pulayata Sawa Kama Suja Me Jitamu Siri Ren Gulu Hong 哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨尔哇，达达嘎达贝扎玛美门扎贝兹巴哇，玛哈萨玛雅萨多阿吽佩，贝扎萨多萨玛雅玛努巴拉雅，贝扎萨多德努巴迪查，这周美巴哇，苏多卡尤美巴哇，苏布卡尤美巴哇。阿努兰多美巴哇，萨尔哇斯蒂美布拉雅查，萨尔哇嘎尔玛苏扎美吉达姆斯里人咕噜哄，哈哈哈哈呵巴嘎文萨尔哇，达达嘎达贝扎玛美门扎贝兹巴哇，玛哈萨玛雅萨多阿吽佩。
做观想大礼拜。
Perform great homage using visualization for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize full prostration on the ground, release the mudra, second to all bodhisattvas. Visualize full prostration on the ground, release the mudra, to all herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize full prostration on the ground, release the mudra, fourth equality to all. Recite completion mantra. Let's give a great round of applause to show our gratitude to our lineage Guru for his blessing to this good practice. Now, the offering of Hatha. Let's join our palms with reverence, and we're inviting Master Lian Sheng to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor on behalf of all of us. Now let us join our palms with reverence, and together we inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Let's pay homage to the lineage Gurus, homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakyamuni, homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dubdan Tarshi, homage to the three jewels of the altar, homage to the main deity of the group practice this evening, Padmakumara. Sumo, Tantan Katso, Tantan Siti, Tantan Kama, all Dharma masters, Dharma lecturers, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, everyone. How do you do? This is a greeting in Cantonese, in Vietnamese, in Japanese, Korean, Spanish, Good evening, everyone. Today, the weather is rather cold and wet. Walking into the Lian temple, I felt very warm. It's cool outside and it's warm inside. So seated on the Dharma throne, so I've been wobbling left and right. Luckily, I did not topple. When I felt I was toppling, I pull it back, pull my body back. Especially in entering samadhi, it's become sleep. I don't know what's happening. Although I was toppling left and right, I heard the sound of snores. I don't know where it was from. Recently, during the grand ceremony, it was hot. Now it's cold. So it's very easy to catch cold. So please pay attention. Be careful. It's easy to catch cold. And the COVID-19 is still spreading. So please be careful. Recently, it takes much more effort when I paint, because usually I have a painting assistant helping me putting the paper, to grind the ink, and to clean the brushes and help a lot of things, and to prepare the towel and a sip of tea. But none of those now. Now I have to do them all myself. So it's quite hard to paint. So counting, she's got COVID 5 times. 5 times. And in the painting room, every time, it's just she and myself. But she's got it 5 times. And she told me, let me go out and cough. But this time, she didn't say anything, but she never came back. I found it very strange. I really don't know why she's got it 5 times and yet she's together painting with me in the same room. The sound of the coughing is about the same. And now she's just laying in bed, playing with the cell phone, drinking milk, eating bread with butter. With butter. And yet I have to be here. That's so unfair. Right? Well, why don't you just let me take a break for a month too? See, have I ever taken any break on Saturday and Sunday? Never. Even during COVID-19, when nobody came, I was still on the Dharma throne. Nobody underneath. Nobody. Just the recording team. Nobody else. So I should blame the heavens to be unfair. Let me lay in bed playing with cell phones, drinking milk and butter, and bread and butter. So other people have such a fate. How come not me? Not the same? Well, I still feel drowsy and feel tired. They don't let me rest. You know the rule now? Retirement age is at 65 or 60 and I'm 80. And not even catching a cold. How can I live on? I'm just joking around. The Mid-Autumn Festival is here. Let's share a joke. A woman went to the shop to buy mooncake and asked the boss, "Are these mooncakes imported?" Well, this is a play of word. Imported, it sounded like entering into the mouth. Of course. One day, a drunkard left a Hyatt hotel and got on a taxi and told the taxi driver, go to Hyatt hotel, and then fell asleep. And the driver was dumbfounded and woke him up and said, "We are already at the Hyatt hotel." And the drunkard said, give the money to the driver and said, okay, no need for the change. And then told the driver, don't drive so fast in the future, okay? A woman told the dad, Dad, I want to change my car. How much? And she said, 500,000. I just need a bit. Can you help? How much? And she said, 480,000. And then Dad said, why don't you change your dad? Now we'll get on the main topic. A question from Singapore, Lian Ye. Homage to the Supreme Guru Buddha, Om Ahom. I humbly request that Guru Buddha recited in time. This is a typo. All this typo. I would like to ask Grandmaster, in your 191st book, The Stairways to Heavens, in an article, The Homeland of Nothingness, you quote Zhuangzi's description of this heavenly realm. No ignorance, no action, no consciousness, no name and form, no six senses, no contact, no feeling, no craving, no grasping, no existence, no birth, no aging and death. This is the inherently existing unconditioned Dharma. This seems very similar to the teachings in the Heart Sutra. May I ask, what are the differences between the heavenly realm of nothingness, which has not reached the ultimate state, and the Heart Sutra, which has reached the ultimate state? The heavenly realm of nothingness and the Heart Sutra, what are the main differences? That's the question. And the answer, you'll know when you get there. Okay, all the masters, anybody can answer? You're called master, which means you're the highest teacher. That's why you're called master. With the highest knowledge, that's called master. If the masters cannot answer, then you're not called masters anymore. Oh, now you can? Okay. That's very good. The Heart Sutra is talking about non-duality of form and emptiness. That's non-duality. But the heavenly realm is only the heavenly realm. That's all. So it's the same as if you're saying nothing. How about you? I think the heavenly realm of nothingness is only talking about nothingness and emptiness. But the true prajna is after true emptiness, there is a marvelous existence. So emptiness and existence are non-dual. That's my understanding. Please correct me, Grandmaster. What is the ultimate and what is the non-ultimate? If you only talk about the heavenly realm of nothingness, we all know that we have nothing. Nobody can get anything. I often talk about this. Nobody can ever gain anything. So I have said, what the physical eyes can see are just name and benefits. And the celestial eyes can see the reincarnations or transmigrations. And the Dharma eyes can see cause and effect. What the wisdom eyes can see are all emptiness and illusory. What the Buddha eyes can see is compassion. This was spoken by Master Hong Yi, not by me. Master Hong Yi, the great Master Hong Yi. The little Princess Wu mentioned this in her letter to me. What the great Master Hong Yi said. It makes a lot of sense. So, name and benefits, that's existence. And the rest, like transmigration, you're seeing the rebirth cycle, you see cause and effect or karma, or you see emptiness and illusions, and what's left is compassion. Therefore, you need to understand what's spoken in Buddhadharma, the true emptiness, that we never gain anything. From birth to old age to death, and that's the end. Nobody can bring even the slightest thing from the earth, not even a needle, not even a cent. So there's no need to envy the wealthiest people. Sooner or later, they will not be able to bring even 1 cent with them when they die. That's the realm of nothingness. That's the phenomena at this heavenly realm. Look at the president. Now the election is very very tense. That's about name and benefits. So the future president would replace the incumbent or the former president, and one after another. So that's a cycle. Nothing is forever, especially Korean presidents. It's a place, the presidential house, I guess, in Korea. So Korean presidents, whether they were murdered, they killed themselves, they jumped off the cliff, they went into the prison, maybe perhaps you could visit that place and check the feng shui. So they have nothing, even when they have reached the highest status. So this is like you close to the ultimate, but you have compassionate heart to be compassionate toward them, to teach them, and to to follow your role. That's existence. So although it's true emptiness, there's also marvelous existence. So the Buddhas talk about compassion, not the homophone that I'm drinking 4 cups. The story of the old monk. The old monk went into a retreat and said, "A long time no see," but that's a homophone as the good wine is gone. And the disciples said, "Amitabha," which sounds like, I don't drink, I didn't steal any. And one said, he's drunk. And this is all homophones for jokes. And the Buddha is compassionate. It sounds like he's drunk 4 cups. That's a joke. In the Hridriya Prajaparamita Sutra teaches, so there's no this, no that, everything is empty. In the Heart Sutra too. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body or mind, no sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or anything, no realm of sight, not even the realm of consciousness, no ignorance, ending of ignorance. The Heart Sutra talks about the true emptiness, but the most important part is that there is also existence. Marvelous existence amidst the true emptiness. As Buddhists, we should maintain our own role. We cultivate spiritually and should have compassionate heart and give like bodhisattvas. So by giving, when you give, there is existence. When you endure, that's existence. When you're diligent, that's also existence. When you abide by the precepts, that's also existence. Wisdom, and you understand emptiness. In meditation, you can also enter the state or the realm of nothingness. So just now, what Master Lian He said, emptiness and existence are together. True emptiness is marvelous existence. Marvelous existence is true emptiness. Otherwise, it is meaningless to live and to cultivate spiritually. If you are true emptiness in totality, then why would you still cultivate spiritually? There is no need for you to listen to Buddhadharma, right? Very simple. Many things can be resolved using the concept of emptiness. And many things, when you maintain your role, that's existence. That's also related to the Dharma gate of non-duality. True emptiness is marvelous existence. Marvelous existence is true emptiness. So, Lian Hua Rui Ye from Singapore. I remember in the Buddhadharma, there are the 6 perfections. This is talking about the 12 links of dependent arising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this is the 12 links of dependent arising. By cultivating the 12 links of dependent arising, Zhuangzi is a Taoist. It's Taoist from China. I love the statements made by Zhuangzi. I have read his book. I have read many of Zhuangzi's. One time, Zhuangzi passed by a tomb and saw a woman fanning the tomb. The soil was still wet, and Zhuangzi asked her, "What are you doing?" And she said, "My husband just died." And he had said, the husband had said, that I can remarry when the soil dried out. So I am fanning it so that it dries fast, and then she can marry again. And Zhuangzi didn't say anything after that, after hearing that. Because Zhuangzi also knows some alchemy. So he used the ritual to dry the tomb, and the woman was very pleased, and so that she could marry right away. And Zhuangzi was telling his wife, and his wife criticized that woman. She's so shameless. And Zhuangzi just smiled and didn't say anything. And all of a sudden, Zhuangzi's heart stopped and died. And he died. And his wife was very sad and placed it inside the coffin and asked the Taoist priest to chant mantras. And Zhuangzi was incredible. He could transform himself into a very young and handsome man knocking at the door. And Zhuangzi's wife opened the door and saw, wow, never had she seen such a handsome young man, just like that photo. When she saw that, it's like a whirlwind sweeping her off her feet, and asked him, "Can I help you? Oh, I'm looking for my teacher." "Oh, your teacher has passed away." So this young scholar brought a servant. So the young scholar told the Zhuangzi's wife, "Oh, if my master has passed, I have to stay. I have to stay to watch over his soul. So do you have a room for me?" And the wife said yes. And the scholar that night got sick, and it was very loud. So Zhuangzi's wife asked his servant, "What's going on?" And the servant said, "My master has gotten an illness, that there's pain on his heart. But that's in the village. How can we find a doctor? And they said, he needs the heart of a living person for him to eat. Then he would recover right away. And she thought, how can we get anything like that? And the servant said, or someone who had just died, the heart of someone who had just died would be okay too. And Zhuangzi's wife said, for the sake of that young scholar, she opened the coffin to get the heart from Zhuangzi to give to that young scholar. As soon as she opened the coffin, Zhuangzi came back to life and stood up, and the young scholar and his servant disappeared. And Zhuangzi sighed. Our ancestor Jiang Ziya said, the most poisonous thing is the heart of a woman. Yes, that's not so good. Inequality between men and women. But that's a warning to warn people of the earth that you should. It is difficult to keep your duties and responsibility. You need to live up to your role as a spiritual cultivator. You need to abide by the precepts. Actually, it's very difficult to live up to your role. Now we will expound on the Vimalakirti Sutra. Bodhisattva Moon Ascent said, darkness and light are dualities. We know it's night now, it's dark outside, and the daytime is bright. There is a song. It's a lullaby, right? In 24 hours, there is darkness and light. When the sun rises, there would be light. When the sun sets, there's darkness. So today, we see the moon. What we see is light. The light side, but we don't see the dark side. Because when you face the sun, there is light. When it's at the back of the sun, there would be darkness. And generally, people think darkness and light are two things, but actually it is only cause and effect. Without darkness, how can there be light? Without light, how can there be darkness? Actually, it's cause and effect. It's just one. Just one. The moon, there's only one. The earth is one. It's just that when you face the sun, there's light. When you're against the sun, there's darkness. So light is darkness, darkness is light. When you see through this, so you don't hold or you don't grasp light or darkness, that's the Dharma gate of non-duality. Actually, darkness and light are one. When we turn on the lights, there is light. When we turn off the lights, then it becomes dark. It's the same place. There's nothing else changes. There's no change. So darkness is light, light is darkness. Bodhisattva moon ascend. What does it mean, moon ascend? Because his wisdom is the same as the radiance of the full moon. The Mid-Autumn Festival is coming. That is the roundest and fullest month of the year. The moon is very bright. And because his wisdom is as round, as perfect and bright, he's called Bodhisattva moon ascend. He said, darkness and light are regarded as dualities by general people. But in the eyes of spiritual cultivators, they're actually just one kind. And if you don't grasp and you don't relinquish, then everything is like that. Everything is like that. When you enter the meditative state of the cessation of sensation and perception, that you have no perception and you have no mental formation, in that meditation there is no such thing as darkness or light. Actually, this time, the grand ceremony, I have said, you saw Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Some people saw Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, or their ancestors. So whether you saw or you did not see are the same. If you saw, like from the Dokchen Center, Hong Kong, there were 10 disciples who came, and 6 of them saw, and they stood up. So 6 out of 10 saw their own ancestors. There were quite many people who saw the deceased people. And those who did not see, they could have dreams at night. And then those who did not see and did not dream, let me tell you, your ancestors still came all the same. So seeing is the same as not seeing is the same as seeing. The ancestors came anyway. They all came, actually. So, this is the concept, darkness and light. Light is you can see, darkness, which means you cannot see. Whether it's light or dark, it's all the same. So I often say one thing. Whether you believe in True Buddha school or not, we don't set boundary. Or you are disciples of True Buddha school, then we especially give to you. No, we shouldn't be like that. Even for you should take care. I mean, for those who are not True Buddha school disciples, you should take care of them even more. That's the truth. That's the reality. I also think it's all the same. Like those masters who have left should be taken care of, especially. We should not discriminate. So those who saw and those who did not see, in the future, they are all the same, would have attainments, would have the same attainment. Whether you see or not see. Sometimes True Buddha Foundation and the masters ask me, how come? Some people can see Dharma bodies and they stood up, and then some people that could speak Dakini language or Dhaka language. Why did you ask them to stand up and speak? Actually, they're all the same. I'm just teaching all the disciples to increase their faith. Although you don't see Grandmaster's Dharma bodies, the Dharma bodies are still there, still next to you. So whether you see or you don't see, it's all the same. The Dharma bodies are omnipresent. Whether you can speak the heavenly language, of course that's special. But those who cannot speak it, I can speak Chinese, I can speak Mandarin, and some can speak English, and some can speak Spanish. Some speak Japanese, right? They're all about the same. Only some can speak and some cannot speak. That's it. However, having spoken the heavenly language or seeing Dharma bodies and not speaking the heavenly language or not seeing Dharma bodies or not feeling anything are actually the same. Although you cannot see Grandmaster's Dharma bodies, but the Dharma bodies are everywhere. And you pray to them, they would help you all the same. So it's not that I only help those who can see and not help those who cannot see, no. No, it's not such a thing. So that those who can speak Dakini language would be more special? No. And let them sit at the front? No, no such thing. Everyone is equal. There are many who can speak a heavenly language. Recently, there are many who came. Right now, there are several of them. Xiaofen, where are you sitting? So, why don't you say a few words? Give her the microphone. Your disciple wholeheartedly pay homage to Grandmaster Lu, all the masters and reference.
Sasu maturu kante paparu tana humante boratem kom ponatu mantu sang patilat artu yang marte sang Puti baba Puti mama Puti sato karapatsu yasu mama tuate. 感谢诸位菩萨。
Thank you. Please return to your seat. Lian Xi and her sister can both speak heavenly language. You mean her spiritual state is even higher. Now let's listen to Lian Xi. She speaks and sings.
Hello, the sakakalo do do. Ho kala, hala koso la la. Alo toko oko torota. Hey hey, hola mutili alali guru. Hello wa angana ayu. Hi, pori kirikuta. Hey, skoptino hanakota. Enakom penikanemiti kanamutia. Henny Katsukomo, and Tosto, Feka, Muni Kirikodo, Scopi, Anna Katopukata. 谢谢。
好。那例会要不要讲？
例会。Please stand up. You can speak or sing. How come you don't take off your mask? It's okay.
Anokota, Kimoto Katikati, Onita Kita, Anatakoto, Amukoto, Urukide Guru, Kanakato, Almigate Kimu, Tamakato, Alige, Onika, Omuke, Anikoto, Haiketo, Haligate, Hotel, Amutikata, Onikatakato, Amudetata, Anita, Uchisanokato, Amo Akatata, Inito, Hanikuto Naguta, Isikutu, Ichikuta, Isikota, Isikubote, Ikuta, Koto, Anokato, Irikata, Homitata, Inakaya Maya Anita Nita Igu Om Gulu Lian Sheng Si Di Hom Om Jing Mu Si Di Hom Om Ahom Guru Be Asta Samaha Lian Sheng Si Di Hom Om Jing Mu Si Di Hom Ini Kana Ya Di Gu Iji Samu Inata Ana Ana Yaigu Jisai Mu Inaigu Di Uya Anisai Wunia Anisai Wunia.
Please be seated. My music teacher in elementary school could also sing heavenly language. When I heard that, I never forget it. These are all heavenly songs, so they can speak and sing. However, let me tell you, if you can only speak the heavenly language, and you do not live up to the role of spiritual cultivation, then you would regress all the same. And you would still cycle in the transmigration cycle. It's just that everyone has different spiritual route, that's it. One is light, one is dark, they are the same. Whether you know the heavenly language or not, it's the same. When you have reached such a state, then you will naturally be able. It's all natural. Like the little kids. So every child studies, and in whatever environment they would know that language. And those who are gifted in that environment, and they can learn and understand. When you have entered such a place, naturally, you would be able to speak that language. There's no need to rush. Other people can speak it, how come not me? Because you've never learned it. You have not reached, you have not gone to that place. And look at the little children, or those foreign students coming to America, then naturally they can speak English. And for Ching, is thinking about bringing Lu in back to Taiwan, so she would encounter an environment to learn Chinese, then she would naturally be able to. Without the environment, she wouldn't be able to. We also have Chinese schools in America, but you speak in school, but when you get home, you speak English again. Then you only learn halfway. But if you bring her back to China or Beijing, then you would be able to speak the Beijingese dialect. So it's due to the environment. So the ability to speak a language. So wherever you came from, you can speak that language. Back then, when I was in school, I had the thought, I was born in Taiwan. I don't want to go to other countries. And when the teacher teaches English, and I'm not going to America, why would I want to go to America? I would not go there. I want to be in Taiwan. During school, from junior high, they have English class. Junior, senior, high school, and college. I didn't learn it. My classmates were memorizing vocabularies, and I did not. But those who memorized the vocabulary did not come to America. They stayed in Taiwan. And I'm the one who did not memorize. But the fate. One day, Golden Mother told me, go to America. Oh no. You want me dead? I don't know any English. And during exams, I wrote my notes on the rulers, on the desk, all night, on here. Had I knew before, I couldn't say that. Had I known that I have to go to America, then I would just have studied really hard on English, studied English really hard. But who would have known? But Golden Mother told me, go to America. I listened to her and come. But it made me suffer. Why? 4-year college, everybody memorizing vocabularies and the grammar, but I did not do any of those. My math was good, not bad. Chinese was not bad. I've read a lot of books, but not English. See, as a result, that's what fate is. I don't know any English, but I know Buddhadharma. Dharma gate of non-duality. You need to be clear and understand that many things are non-dual. Spiritual cultivators should live up to the role and duties of spiritual cultivators. Then that would be good enough. and everything else the same. It's no big deal whether they can speak those language or sing those. It's no big deal, but just want to let you all know that heavenly language does exist, and to increase your faith. Some people can see Dharma bodies, and there are many people who can see. But those who cannot see Dharma bodies, and if you pray to the sky, the Dharma bodies will help you all the same. It's all the same. Some people say, I have taken refuge and Grandmaster Lu will definitely help me. Wrong. Those who have not taken refuge need help even more. Giving has to be equal, has to be done equally. Many people say that person has slandered Grandmaster, so Grandmaster will definitely not help them. Wrong. The ones who need help the most are them. Are those people. That's equality, and that's the Dharma gate of non-duality. So you give to those you like, and all the same you give to those you dislike. So that's non-dual. Spiritual cultivators should be this way. The wife told the husband, back then, when my junior was being mistreated, then I stick my head and help her. And the husband said, oh, that's no big deal about compared to you, that I stick my head and marry you and save all the men in the world. Yesterday, I went to the temple to explain the divination. I am in the stock markets, in the financial business, and I have so much stress. I don't sleep well, I don't eat well, and I don't get much money, and I have to face so much stress and pressure. And the Great Master said, place the right hand on his chest, and did not say anything. So that person asked the Great Master, are you saying that I shouldn't complain and just ask my conscience and be responsible to myself? And the Master, you've talked about me. I was also in the stock market, that's why now I became a monk.
Om Mani Padme Hum. 宝贵的法语开示。雷藏寺法务活动报告，明天9月15日星期日
Very grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teaching. We have some for tomorrow, September 15th, Sunday at 3 p.m. His Holiness will be at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington, to preside over Kala Chakra Homa fire offering ceremony and expound on the Vimalakirti Sutra. The temple will open starting at 11:15 a.m. For details, you can check the website. If you would like to take refuge in His Holiness and follow the spiritual cultivation of True Buddha School, please come forward to the center of the temple and personally receive refuge initiation from our lineage Guru. If you are not present in person and would like to take refuge, you may send a letter to True Buddha Foundation. This ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
恭请法王圣尊莲孙活佛加持大悲咒水、佛具布及为佛像开光。 顶礼坛存做观想大礼拜，1拜根本传承上师及诸佛嗡啊吽，观想顶礼回忆天心善引；2拜诸菩萨嗡啊吽，观想顶礼回忆天心善引；3拜诸护法金刚嗡啊吽，观想顶礼回忆天心善引；4平等一起手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛为与会大众摩顶加持。
生
顶礼感谢师尊，同修圆满吉祥结束，感谢根本上师的传承大加持。师尊、师母晚安，大家晚安，明天见。网络直播到此结束，谢谢大家。The online broadcast concludes at this point. Thank you for watching.